Okay guys, I have all the materials that I need here to get my dragon fruit put in some soil, planted up. I have some soil here in one of my 5-gallon buckets that I wanted to repurpose. So I'm just refreshing that soil, but I'm going to add some coconut coir to it. They say you don't need any special type of soil for dragon fruit, that they will grow in regular pot and soil or just about any kind of soil, but I think I'll feel better if I add some coconut coir to it. So I'm gonna do that. I have the block of coconut coir mix or brick or whatever, and had it already soaked up, or I have it already here where it was soaking in some water, and it has soaked up all of the water and ready to mix. So I'm also going to add a little bone meal and blood meal, of course, to the mix. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that started. I think I'm going to have to pour out some of this soil. Yeah, I don't know. I think that might be enough. Yeah, I'm going to pour a little bit of it out and mix some coconut coir in with it. Okay, my bucket's about halfway full. I have my bone meal, my blood meal in here. I'm going to give that a stir. Sit up in there real good. Okay, I'm going to add some of my coconut coir to it. Get it nice and mixed. And I'm doing this first because I'm going to stick that pole down in the middle. Probably should have done that first, but since this bucket already had some soil in it, oh well. As a matter of fact, I think I am going to make a tunnel in the middle. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, I have hollowed out the middle. I'm going to take my, I call it a pole, but it's a PVC pipe that I have drilled holes on 3 sides of it. I just went 4 holes, no specific measurements in between. I just drilled 4 holes on 3 sides, and I'm going to stick that down in the middle of my bucket. And of course, the purpose of this would be for watering and for if I want to stick some natural compost or some type of organic matter material inside, I can do that. And it can disintegrate and all the nutrients will come out through the holes into my soil. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more coconut coir in here. Normally, I will have my mix already made and then pour it into the bucket. But like I said, I was repurposing this soil, so we're going to make it do what it do. We're going to make it do what it do. So these dragon fruit will be off to a good start. These are dragon fruit cuttings of the red variety. Not sure exactly what the technical name of them are. I just know that it's the red variety, red dragon fruit. And I was given 2 of the dragon fruit by a fellow gardener, Juicing with Jay. So those 2 are from Juicing with Jay, and these 3 are just some that I ordered online. Since I was following this method of growing them in the container with the pole, the PVC pole, I wanted to have more than just 2 to grow. The idea is to grow them up the pole, and once they get to a certain height, then they'll go over and come down like an umbrella. So, okay, soil is all mixed up and ready to go. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. Y'all have to excuse me that we are not outside in my garden, but I have turned the middle of my kitchen into a mini greenhouse, I'm sorry, for the moment, on the tarp, because it's wintertime and this is a tropical plant, so it will be inside for a little while. But okay, now we can get them planted. Let me put this on the tripod so we can get this started. Okay, I'm going to use the first 2 that I got from Jay. Plant those first. And when you get a dragon fruit cutting, you're supposed to identify what part is the top and what part is the bottom. The part that's usually the top looks like this. And then this part has been cut either directly in the middle or somewhere on the cutting. And after you've cut them into pieces, or after the nursery has cut them into pieces, you sit them aside for 3 to 5 days and you let them dry out. Let the bottoms of them heal over. The purpose of that, or the idea from that, is that if you plant them while they're still wet, then it'll cause rot and your plant will die. Okay, so we're gonna get these started. There's 2 different methods. Some people like to root them first before they plant them, or you can just shave them like you do any other cut-in, which I have on this one. I have shaved it, let it dry over, and now I'm going to plant. Say it's best to just stick it just a little bit into the soil, just up to the heel, probably about 1 inch, and that's it. They don't recommend burying them very far for that same reason. They will rot. So we're just going to take it and just barely put it into the soil, up against the pole. Can you guys see that? And I'm going to take a piece of garden tape and secure it to the pole. You can use whatever you want to secure it. I'm just choosing to use the garden tape because it also was recommended. And this is just to secure it to the pole because, like I said, you are barely putting it into the soil. You don't want it to fall over while it's trying to take root. So you make sure you tie it pretty tight. Okay, that's one. I'm gonna mark these 2 that I got from Jay to make sure I know the difference. This is number 2. And they are pretty pliable, so you don't have to really worry about breaking them. The purpose is kind of trying to train them to go up the pole, just like you would a vine on a trellis. Same idea. How hard to do this with one hand. Let's see. I think I'm gonna turn this one around. Yeah, let's do it like that. I think this one will work better that way. Come on, dragon fruit plant. Work with me, work with me. These usually grow pretty fast. Once you get them going, we're gonna take them. So I'm excited. This is my first time growing dragon fruit of any variety. And we are in Alabama, so gonna see what it's like to grow a dragon fruit in Alabama. I think it can be done. So let's see. Cut that tape a little too short. Sorry. Taking a minute to get that one in there. I cut the tape too short. What are you doing over there? Okay, we're gonna put the, I think I'm gonna take these two, try to do them together, see if that works a little bit better. Don't know if it is, but we're gonna try. So I get the first piece around, and we can kind of put them where they need to go a little better, or secure them. Maybe I can do all three. Let's see. Maybe. Try to find the flat surface on them and put that up against the pole, and that seems to work best. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Try to secure the bottom first. And then you can kind of work with them better individually. Okay. Let's get this one tied at the top. And like I said, the idea with these is just trying to get them to stay in place until they take root. And then they'll kind of do their own thing anyway. Okay. And that worked out pretty good. Make sure it gets down in the soil enough. That one's in there pretty snug. This one is going to need its own. It's like threading a needle. Where did you go? Where did you go? Okay, and I think I'm gonna put one more. Let's see if we can slide this one in there. Yes, we did. Okay, it's nice and taut. Like I said, they're pretty pliable, so you can kind of bend them a little bit to get them where you need them to be. Okay, they're down in the soil. I'm gonna make sure. Okay, then I can just go back and cut the little stringies off so it can look a little better in my pot. They just look like ribbons to me, so it doesn't look too bad. Okay, and there it is. It's all potted up, and they're all around the pole. Red dragon fruit. Growing in my Alabama garden. Okay, I think that's gonna do it. I think that's gonna do it. You a closer look. Okay, and like I said, the idea is for them to grow up the pole, and then they'll fan out like a umbrella. The dragon fruit will grow on the end. Okay, that's going to do it for that video of potting up my dragon fruit. Thank you, Juicing with Jay, for sending me the cuttings. I hope they do well. Hope I did well potting them up. I tried to do a little research on them as I waited for them to heal over, and waiting for my other 3 to arrive in the mail so I could use this method of planting. So thank you, Juicing with Jay. I'm pretty sure I'll have some questions, and if I do, I will hit you up. If you guys have any questions, I'm pretty sure he is more of an expert. I'm going to leave his or a link to his channel down in the description box. And you guys wish me luck with growing dragon fruit in Alabama. I'm sure it can be done. Either way, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get a greenhouse here shortly. So right now, I will start them indoors with a grow light, take them outside on warm days, and then as it warms up in the spring, then of course they will be outside. So wish me luck. Thanks, Jay. If you guys want to see more of my content and you found this to be helpful or something that you like, then please hit the like and subscribe button. You know, us YouTubers need that to help our channel out, and we greatly appreciate it when you do that. So if you could hit the like and subscribe button, and that way it'll bring you right back to me when I upload future videos. So that's it, guys. Catch you in the next video. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the